By the way, we're talking laws of telecommunication, mobile phone, emails, and also affected trouble AM radio and FM radio, right? By criminals, pirates, copy things, sexual abuse and stuff like that. Does that explain maybe the Morse? Anyway, another thing I noticed on this coastline is they have a day in the summertime called Sankt Hans. It's spelled SantHans, right? I think it supposedly have been could have been like an old piracy, burning big fires on the beach where boats were coming in, right? And when the wreck is a fire, they think they are finally in safety, and they go to shore and they get killed and burned, and they take the cargo they have. And still, this is when I realized this wasn't a kind of very Christian way of firing up a lot of timber work is reckless, and singing these kind of blonde songs about the midsummer night and the beautiful girls, and I just felt like this is fucking wrong. And then I studied a little bit and I found out that some of it might not be together with some kind of celebration, maybe more the opposite. Another thing in their history of the Christian history in Denmark, for example, they proclaimed that they had a period where they actually burned witches, right? Which I think is untrue. I don't think people in any kind of country would do that, but they will probably burn very dead people from illness. They will probably burn dead people in war, maybe. But I don't think they would like that. There is some scriptic, old pictures of torture, right? And this kind of thing. Frankly, any idiot I could even make a picture that will look old if I wanted to. It's a history fake. In the same way, they have the most hostile childcare system in the world. And they have the most degrading, evil system to pigs and cows and horses. They simply don't have a heart. So, in a way, if I'm going to visit a place like that, I would probably make an account and a card separate from all other information I have. Maybe secretly where you live and stuff like that. It's no fun. I see every day, animals degraded. Where they come from, God knows. Could be like a ship. I see children in need, children in trouble. I see, it's shit. And it's scary. Honestly, it's fucking scary. Now, I'm a military. I've been in Russia. I've been fighting Russians. And I've been fighting terrorists. So in that way, it's not scary. But on the other hand, it's a fucking whole community that acts like fucking vampires. From the king and queen to the fucking, the farmers and stuff like that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So, in a way, I could say it's probably a hidden area somewhere. I usually say it's a cold Bermuda, right? When we talk about getting lost. And then frankly, I was in Billund. I realized that some of my perfume design was standing beautiful in the perfume department. I had no access to income on my own design. One thing, right? I filed the reports on hacking in Billund, and I also filed to the police about illegal case handling and stuff like that. No reaction whatsoever. I looked after stolen horses. Didn't know they were stolen, but I could see they were neglected. I thought it was his horses. Then I later traced all on them. Two big neglected cases up there. The dog is from one of them, right? Saved. Connected to film and royal and all that stuff. And then one weekend I was out there. It must have been a Saturday or Sunday. And I was early there to feed the horses. Maybe it was like 8 or 9. And I was standing looking. There was a plane coming, silent, flying, almost along the airport. There was maybe 4 kilometers to the airport, and it was too low. It was going too low in the wrong direction. There was no sound at all. Big passenger. And it was scary, man. I'll never forget it. And you just think he's heading for the woods or whatever, right? So I hope somehow he got up again. I don't know. But basically, it's a fucking disaster, man. And I'm glad we're in here now. And the UN is the buffers against aggression, meaning that they will provide safety against animal diseases that can spread. They will control a lot of things. They will also guide in what military can and cannot do and so on. And they will try and protect the people, because I have to say that the people in this area is afraid of the system. Everybody's afraid of the system. It's like that if you have a child in school or childcare, the parents will be panicking, afraid that a psychologist or a person from the commune will set their eyes on them. You know, it's not that they're expecting to get some good advice. They will expect trouble, and maybe the child is disappearing. So they're really afraid to interfere to get help if they needed it. And some of the people that are being crossed by these kind of lawbreakers, they had no problem, but they target them anyway to kind of get, the talent under control. So I'm sorry to say this. If you know anything about North Korea, DDR, look it up. But this is Denmark.